Tonight I thought I'd share my chicken bacon ranch recipe. It's a recipe that takes a while, but the family absolutely loves it. Here are our ingredients: chicken, bacon, rotini, cheese, and ranch. We're going to start by baking our chicken at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. I just give it a splash of salt and pepper to get it started. Then we're going to add our bacon to our pan. We're going to go ahead and broil this once the chicken is done for about 10 minutes. Then we're going to make a roux with 4 tablespoons of butter. Then we're going to add in some minced garlic. We're going to go ahead and melt our butter and heat up our garlic just to give it a little extra flavor. And then once our chicken is done baking, we're going to go ahead and chop up our chicken and add that to the butter and garlic. And then we're going to go ahead and add our chicken broth from the baking just for a little more flavor. And then we're going to coat that with about a half a cup of flour. For us, it's 1-to-1 because we are gluten-free. So then we're going to give that a stir to coat the chicken, and then we're going to let that brown just a little bit. Once our bacon is done, we're going to go ahead and add some bacon grease to that just for a little more flavor. Then we're going to add 2 cups of milk, which you could definitely half this recipe because our family is large, so I use 3 pounds of chicken and then 2 cups of milk. And then also a 1.5 cups of ranch dressing. We're going to stir that together and let that heat. And while that's doing that, we're going to go ahead and cook our pasta. For us, it's a gluten-free pasta because we are gluten-free, but you could use a regular rotini. And then we're going to add some cheddar cheese to our ranch and milk and chicken, giving it a good stir just to make it a little extra creamy. And then comes our chopped bacon. And then once our noodles are done, I go ahead and throw it into a pan, add the sauce to the pan, making sure all the noodles are coated. And then we're going to top it with some cheddar cheese and throw it in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes just to make sure all the cheese is melted and all the noodles are melted with the sauce. Such a delicious recipe, even worth the dishes. Have a great night, guys.